beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be testing out, this is like old news, but I haven't tried it before, the Dragun Beauty Dragon Fire Skin Perfecting Potion. So we got this in last month's BoxyCharm and I didn't think about using it because like I don't need like a huge skin perfector thing, but Nikita Dragun recently won Beauty Influencer of the Year from the Streamies. I don't even know when the last time she uploaded a video was, but she won Beauty Influencer of the Year. So I'm like, well, something, because the videos isn't what made her Beauty Influencer of the Year. I'm like, maybe it's her products. I have one. Let me try it out. So today we're going to try out this product. It is here's packaging. Packaging is kind of cute. It's an orange color corrector. I personally use like a little bit of orange eyeshadow on my pinky underneath to color correct sometimes because your girl got like, she got that, like, she's got the purple. I got some purpley blue under eyes, and you know, it's not a cute moment. So today we're gonna try out this. This is what it looks like. It retails for $25 and is currently sold out on her website. Maybe for being in BoxyCharm, maybe because it's sold out, I don't know. But she like advertises this as like it's good for transgender people, like getting rid of like beard shadowing, and it's also good for any skin tone, anyone, anywhere, color correcting anything. Apparently it's good for everyone is how it's advertised. So we're gonna use this on my face and see if it color corrects, see if we can like, it's gonna be super pigmented because it looks like a liquid lipstick, I don't know. It's gonna be super watery, I don't know. Let's go ahead and get started trying it out. Alright guys, before we get started, all makeup on this channel is cruelty free, so is Dragun Beauty, and if you're not subscribed to my channel already, I'd love if you did that. We could be friends, and I really want to hit 100,000 subscribers by May, so if you did that, I'd appreciate it greatly. Now, my face is already primed. I used the Juno Co Moonshine Cream to prime my face, and I put eyeshadow on so I didn't look completely like a drowned potato. But let's go ahead and get started with the color corrector. So, I haven't opened it yet. This is the only shade. It has 4 milliliters or 13 fluid ounces of product in here. The little holographic like dragony wandy thing is cute. It has like a flat wand on it. So this is what it looks like. Let's swatch on the back of, it's dark, on the back of my hand. There. Okay, because this is so pigmented, I think I'm going to tap it out with my finger. Usually when I color correct, I use my finger for the eyeshadow. I just use my pinky and kind of just like spread it out. And since this is so... we're gonna do the same thing, so I don't know how much I'm gonna use. I'm gonna swipe it under this side, and I'm just gonna like a couple dots under this side. We'll see which one works better. This is my darker side, I think, but on camera it looks like this is my darker side, so I'm just gonna take my finger and start spreading it out. It's a lot. That's a lot. So definitely you don't need to swipe. It's not a concealer. But maybe it'll work, you know, who knows. I'm gonna wipe my finger off so we don't keep spreading the excess product. I'm just gonna kind of like blend it, like blend it in. This is not going the way I expected it to. A little bit goes a long way, you guys. I don't need it all over my face. I'm gonna leave it under the under eyes, obviously. I don't need it all over my face. So you don't need that much. Maybe our little dot side will be better. Just gonna kind of blend it. That's better. You just need like a dot. So how long it will take you to go through this tube, I don't freaking know. Like a lifetime. Because you only need like 2 drops. Like 2 little dots on the wand. You don't even need a wand. You need like a little baby paintbrush applicator maybe. Okay, so... it looks like I've been through something. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and do like my foundation and stuff. We'll see if foundation like covers it. Then we'll do like a concealer and everything. We'll do the whole process, see what covers this up. It's pretty dry. This is a little bit sticky. Yeah, it's a little bit sticky to it, but it's like, oh, my fingers are stained now. We'll do this finger. It's not purple, or it's not orange. It's a little bit sticky. A little bit's coming off, but really not that much. So I think it's not gonna like move when we put stuff over it. Looks like I've punched in the face though with like a crayon. And you only need a tiny baby bit, so this is gonna last you like forever, for real, for $25. So We'll see if it actually helps though, because some color correctors do it for me and some don't. That's why I just gave up and started using eyeshadow. I'm using a foundation today. It's the Beauty Blender foundation that's slightly too dark for me. Just because this is on the redder side. I don't know if a super pale foundation is going to work. Oh, it's such a beautiful shade match until it oxidizes, I swear. I was just thinking, why did she just come out with one color corrector? I personally only use orange color corrector. But some people use like blue color correctors and stuff to get rid of like redness. So I'm wondering why she didn't come out with like a color correcting collection. You know? Like her next thing was like a face palette that was like Tarte is the most exciting brand in the world compared to that palette, I guess. But I don't know why she didn't do like a collection of color correctors. I feel like that would make a really cool thing. So that's how much the foundation covered up. You can still see a lot of the orange. It looks a lot of purple too. It's not really like, it didn't really like cover the purple parts, but we'll see with concealer. This one looks better on the outer side. This one still has a lot of purple right here, but you can still see the orangey hue to it. I'm just going to do my forehead real quick and then we'll move on to concealer. I still have this in the back of my hand and it's like a lot. Let me wipe that off. So for concealers today, I have a mix of two. I want to just start off with the one I've been using a lot lately, which is the Pretty Fresh one by Colourpop. This is in the shade Fair 10N. I'm going to start off with this one. If it doesn't have enough coverage to cover up the color or whatever, I'm going to use some Shape Tape. But for now, I've usually just been using this one unless I like have a bad skin day. But today my skin's pretty like consistent. And yeah, you don't need too much of this honestly. So I'm just going to like do that. I love the coverage of this foundation because I feel like I don't need too much concealer, which is crazy because I love concealer. But hopefully it covers up the orange and then we don't need anything else, because if this color corrector does its thing, like I usually don't have to go in with Shape Tape after this concealer if I like color correct, because honestly the purple bits is the only part I really care about. I don't care about my under eyes that much. So I can still see some orange coming through. So I'm going to have to add a little bit of Shape Tape, but we'll just see how it looks after we blend this side out. Which this one, which had less color corrector, might actually be okay. So my under eyes still look dark. I know, so I'm seeing it differently than you're seeing it on camera. It honestly looks pretty decent. But that's because you have like tons of bright lights and like the, you know, the blurring effects of the bright lights. So still very purple. Even the orange should have canceled out. I'll make it a little bit lighter. Still very purple, but you can still see the orange coming through. So honestly, this side looks okay, but there's still so much darkness. The orange, I would even prefer if it was just a little bit more orange than this darkness showing. Although this side looks more realistic, this one looks more fake. So I'm going to add Shape Tape, which is the most full coverage, and see if it helps balance it out. But honestly, I'm not impressed by the color correction of this potion. I feel like it made my skin orange around it, but didn't really like cancel out my purple. And orange color correctors usually cancel out blues and purples. Just, it's the opposite side of the color really, guys. It's not that complex of a science, you know? But I feel like a little bit went a long ways, so I do like this side better because I didn't use way too much of it and have to cover up all that orange I put under my eye. But you'd need a full coverage concealer. You can't use like a light, medium coverage concealer to cover that up, or just foundation. You need something to like fix that. Why does my nose look weird? My nose always looks weird. Okay, so this is what our under eyes look like when I look straight forward. It's not too bad. You can see a lot of blue coming through on this side, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to set it so it's not so shiny. We can really see how it looks, and then I'll finish up my face afterwards. We're going to set it right now and see if we can like tell how the under eyes look. For setting powder, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills setting powder in vanilla because I really wanted something that's going to lock it down. I don't want this orange coming through, especially on this side throughout the day, so I'm going to use something that really like locks my face in. Okay. I look mad because I can still see, on camera it looks okay, but in person I just see red right here. It looks like a little bit of sunburn, or like I had sunglasses sitting there, but the dent's not there. So it's just a little bit off on this one side of my nose where we had a lot of that color corrector at. So it looks weird right here, but since I already powdered my face, I can't put more product on top. It just is what it is. So I look super pale right now. We had to bronze and everything still, but this side looks good. When we use less products, like it's still, you can obviously see the darkness coming through. I wish it had like really color corrected a little bit more. I think because it is so liquidy, it's not as easy. But I'm gonna finish my face and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are wearing a stick lipstick for once, which is kind of weird for me, but I feel kind of moisturized and my teeth look more yellow, so that's not fun. But regardless, here's our finished look, and I think it looks pretty cute. So the under eyes, this side actually looks pretty good. With everything said and done, with like the contour and highlight and blush distracting just from looking at your under eyes directly, this side looks really good. I can still see purple when I turn, but like it's not bad. This side, however, it could be better. I don't know. I feel like we're wearing 2 concealers and a really nice full coverage foundation. This side should look better than it does. I feel like this is just a little bit liquidy. I feel like I wish it was just a little thicker, maybe? A little bit goes a long way. Like, you only need a tap. So if it was more of like a Shape Tape thickness, because this is like real liquidy, I feel like it'd be better. Just a little bit thicker. Maybe add a little bit of flour to thicken it up. I don't know. But this thing is going to last you forever. Personally, I think I'm going to stick to eyeshadow for color correcting. I'm going to keep using this because I opened it and it's $25. So I'm going to use this a couple more times. I'll like let you know in a favorites video if I change my opinion about this at all. But for right now, I think eyeshadow is just the easier way to go. It's a lot less messy. You don't have your fingers stained and stuff. And you can just like dink dink a little bit of shadow in there and it works out for me. If you have like beard shadowing and stuff, maybe you need something a little bit more liquidy to put everywhere. But again, I think if it was a little bit thicker of a consistency, it'd help. You only need a baby bit. Like, you don't need this big of a wand in a tube, honestly. You just need like a little baby bit. Think like the Pixie Beauty little tiny lip gloss things, like those little tiny icing tubes. That kind of small thing. You don't need this giant tube of product for most people. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. I think this was fun. We're testing out things that it's not just an eyeshadow palette today. I think it was fun to do things differently. So if you want to see more like different stuff, or if you have anything you want me to review, I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.